Hello and welcome to another update video about the DXY. We want to start on the weekly chart. Just want to show you again the movement of the 2008 low, which I see as a leading diagonal in a wave one. I've got another count I would like to show you, another idea I had, also due to the situation that the A wave is coming down quite strongly. And, you know, if you consider this move, the length of this move of the 2008 low to where we started the retracement in October 22, I mean, it's like 14 years, right? And that we're already coming close to the completion of the A wave. You know, it only took a few months. So normally you would say the correction, I mean, it should at least take, you know, a similar amount of time, right? I mean, the idea is that we nearly finished the wave A. So the wave B is going to follow, and then the C wave, and we might have a 1 year correction after a 14-year motive wave. I'm starting to think, is this really the only option? But no, we talked about another option before anyway. I'm just not talking about that very often because in the detail, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, either way, we would be in an A wave. Probably. So we're going to talk about another option here. I want to show you another count. And in that other count, I would consider this, yes, still as a 1-2 setup. But all of these waves that we've seen until today only as subwaves. And we would basically still be in a third wave. At some point, there will be a fourth and a fifth wave. What is interesting to us at the moment are these subwaves, which I would consider as down here we have a small 1-2 setup. Then based on that, we would have a wave 3 completed in October 22. And we're now in a wave 4 of 3. So this move down is a wave 4 of 3. And there would be a wave 5 afterwards. Yeah, of the large wave 3. So this can still cascade much higher. It depends, okay? So in the short term, this is very similar. I will try to sketch this out in a little bit more detail in the next few days. But this is sort of a different count that I'm observing, and it depends on what does the price do here. In the short term, it should be very similar. We should be coming down now in an A wave. We should get a B wave and a C wave down. That could complete this wave 4, yeah, of 3. So just to show you that again, 1, 2, 3. Now we should be in a 4, also in an ABC ideally, and we would then move up in a wave 5 of 3. Then there will be a larger 4 and a 5. So that is sort of how it could move as well, because then I can consider these subwaves here also as another, it's actually here, 1-2 setup, 3, then we have here an A, B, C in a 4, and a 5 to finish off that wave 3, and now we're in the 4. So didn't really want to sketch it all out, but that's another possibility, that we are now in a fourth wave instead of a larger wave 2 that comes after this whole leading diagonal. That's still, of course, likely an option, but I'm just starting to think, you know, this is all a long 14-year move. Is this ABC pattern really going to be finished in a few months? Because the way the A wave came down, which is quite strongly, would suggest, you know, okay, we get a B wave that can take a while, then the C wave, but is it really going to take, whatever, a few years? The A wave comes down a bit too strong for me, to be honest. So just had another idea, you know, of this other count. And if that was a bit too difficult to follow, here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then as the subwave structure, down here, small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 3. Just to show you different, just that you have it, so that you can visualize it. I'm going to delete it again, but this would then be wave 4 here. And then within that wave 3, which topped in October, We had another 5-wave move, so based on that, it would be here 1, 2 setup. Then we had 3, 4, 5. That you can see how that all, how that all works together. So then you can stop it and watch it and try to understand it yourself. But that's sort of the alternative count here. The yellow one is the main count. You can see still not finished. Then within that we've got the orange 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that means that this larger increase is not finished. We're only in a smaller correction, but either way, the wave 4 should still go down lower. So yeah, I'm going to observe that for you going forward. At the moment, I'm going to focus on the count that we've always discussed mainly, that this is a leading diagonal. We're coming down an ABC in a wave 2. Let's see. We are going to get some more clarity along the way. In the very short term, not too much has happened. My view is we have a good chance to come down to that trend line again here to around $100.50. Yeah, we have not really broken out. We're making, however, lower highs, and we're really starting to move against this support of $101.50 in a descending triangle, a bearish pattern that you would normally expect to break to the downside. This is, if I'm zooming out a bit, how did we measure that again? I think we took the length of the A wave up there, go to the high of the B wave. Yeah, and pretty much we are here at the 2.618 fib extension. So we haven't really broken below that yet. That's also why we're finding that support here. It's quite an important support area, but the next support down there would be $100, yeah? But if we hit now that trend line, we're talking about $100.50. So $100.50, yeah. At the moment, there is no indication that we are breaking out here. We're just following the downtrend further, and it doesn't look like it's finished yet. If we see a substantial breakout of this triangle to the upside, it could indicate it's finished, but at the moment I'm only seeing a descending triangle that would suggest further downside is coming. I guess it's just waiting for the Fed interest rate decision, but I think expectations are clear, 25 basis points. And if that happens, as the market expects, we shouldn't actually see too much movement. Let's see, it's still always a day of volatility, and maybe we can finally break out of this range. But yeah, at the moment, I would primarily expect further continuation down until we really see a signal, which obviously isn't there yet. Okay, that's my update about the DXY. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.